Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Roy Halladay is highlighted here, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance to draft him, so maybe they feel he could blossom into a solid player someday. It takes a lot of hard work, resiliency, and determination to make it to the big leagues. His journey starts today, so we'll see how it goes.
And with that, welcome everyone to episode, I believe it's number 4 of our Roy Halladay Jr. Road to the Show series here on MLB 15 Show. We're just going to jump right into this. This is the first batter we're facing on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. And you see, this is Terrence Gordy. He's going to try that bunt, but it's actually popped up right in front of the catcher. So quickly, we have one out. And here you go, second batter, 1-0 count. It's going to be hit towards the shortstop very sharply, but he's able to come up with that. So there is now 2 away in the first inning of our Double-A debut. And 1-2 count. This guy will just, you can tell he really got into the ball there. This is going to be hit out to right field, and the right field will camp under it near the line. And that is the end of our first inning of work in Double-A. So now top of the second, 0-1 count. Once again, this is hit towards right field, and the right fielder does come up, but this one moves back a little bit. So there is 1 away. Top of the second here, still 0-1 count, and this one is ripped out to left field, and this is going to be a base hit. Left field comes up with it quickly, though, so the hitter will have to be held to a single. That was not a good combination of words there, but regardless, here we go. Once again, another hit out to the left fielder, so we're running into some trouble here in the second inning. You see that throw was almost an errant throw. So now there's people on first and second with just 1 away, but on this 1-2 count, we come up with a clutch strikeout with our cutter. So there is the second out of the inning. You see, that is our first Double-A strikeout, a big accomplishment, definitely. Hope to rack up a lot more, and I see second and third, 2 outs, and we managed to enforce a weak ground out to the second baseman, so we managed to work our way out of that jam, and we will move on to the top of the third. This batter doing a little first pitch swing. This is hit down the line, and this guy will round first. He'll be heading for 2, and this guy will end up getting a stand-up double with that hit down the right field line. So already we're in trouble. Man on second, nobody out, and once again, Terrence Gordy, he rips this down the left field line. So it's basically the same thing that happened on the last play, just different sides of the field. So the first one will come in for both teams, and now we are down in this game 1-0. So you see that man still on second, 0-2 count, and we get our second strikeout of the game with our 2-seam fastball. So that was a really big strikeout. We really needed an out here in this inning. You see 0-1 count, 1 away, and this one is grounded into right field, and our right fielder is about to come up so clutch right here. Watch this hose report. He gets out Terrence Gordy at the plate. You're going to see a replay of this here in a second. Our right fielder just coming in clutch. That would have been the second run that was scored in this inning, but sorry, right fielder, he's having none of that. Watch this beautiful throw from, that's really shallow right field, to be honest, and we end up getting Gordy at the plate. And now 1-1 count here with 2 outs in the inning, and this one is grounded out to the second baseman. He'll just throw it over to first, and we get out of the inning with only allowing that 1 run. Top of the fourth now, still down 1-0, and this batter doing a little first pitch swing. This is over the second baseman once again. He's been busy out there early. A bit of a high throw, but our first baseman luckily is pretty tall. I think they said he was 6'6", so he doesn't have much trouble with that. See here, 0-2 count. He got under this one a lot. Hit out into shallow left fielder, shortstop camped under it and made the grabs. Now 1-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth, and strike 3 on the cutter once again. Third strikeout of the ball game. Now we'll head to the top of the fifth, still down 1-0, but we start this inning out with a strikeout. This one our first looking strikeout of the game. So starting off the fifth with a strikeout, and now once again 0-2 count. And there's the second strikeout of the inning. So nice start here to the fifth, back-to-back Ks. Not a bad way to start an inning. And as you see here, this batter will actually hit it to the third baseman, but he's doing some nice work with the leather over there at the hot corner, and we get out of the inning. Now top of the sixth, 0-2 count, and we get another strikeout. And this is where some of the footage I had got lost. I don't know what happened to it. But in the first game, we ended up going 7 innings, allowed 7 hits, 7 Ks, allowing just that 1 run. We did not get the win or the loss, though, so that was good. But you see here, in our second start, we actually end up going up against the same exact Northwest Arkansas Naturals team. This time, though, we are on the road. See, coming in at 4-5. The Naturals are at 5-4, so we'll pick us on a 1-up in the bottom of the first. You see, our team has already given us a nice 3-0 cushion. You see, we're just going to eat this ball here. I was trying to press the square button, but I guess I didn't press it hard enough or something. But you see here, we messed up the double play. Our second baseman could not handle that ball. We did get the out at first, which is good. So at least we have 1 out, but we could have gotten the double play there. But instead, we just have to settle for the 1. But you see, we get this called third strike for the second out of the inning. That's a big strikeout. That'll keep that man over there at second without advancing him. 2-2 count, 2 outs, and strike 3. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. The second one on that curveball, and we'll hit to the bottom of the second. 2-2 count here on the batter, and that's strike 3 called. So already 3 strikeouts in the game for Roy Halladay Jr. And you're going to see his reaction here in a second. See, he is not very happy with that call. But regardless, it is a strikeout. So now another 2-2 count, and strike 3 called. He tried to check his swing, but he clearly went around. So that's 4 strikeouts already for Halladay Jr. And now 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 count to the batter, and he's just going to ground this over to the shortstop, who will make a nice crisp throw over to the first baseman to end the inning. Head now to the bottom of the third. 0-2 count to the right-handed batter, and he is going to lift this one out to left field, but our left field will get over to this one. Nice job by him, and there's 1 away in the inning. 1-2 count here to the next batter, and that's going to be rolled right behind us. Actually, I thought that was actually closer than it was, but regardless, it is the second out of the inning. The 6-3 put out. Now 1-2 count here, 2 outs, and that's going to be another strikeout for us on the curveball. So, we're racking up the strikeouts here so far in this game. Bottom of the fourth here, 1-2 count. First batter of the inning, he's going to ground this over to the first baseman. He'll just bring it to the bag himself for the first out. Going to see here now 1-2 count to the next batter here in the bottom of the fourth, and he's going to strike out on that curveball. It's a drop third strike, so he's going to try to take first, but regardless, the catcher is able to make a nice throw over to the first baseman, so there is 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. And now here we go, a 2-2 count, and this one is lifted out to center field, but this will be an easy play for our center field just to camp under it and make the grab. So now the 4th inning is complete. So we have thrown 4 innings of shutout ball. Bottom of the 5th now, first batter doing a little first pitch swing, and this is lined out to left field, and this is going to be a 1-hop off the wall. And this guy's actually going to try for 2, but a nice throw by our left fielder is going to get this guy. I actually thought he was safe. I'm surprised they didn't challenge this, to be honest. But he was out. There's no replay on that one for some reason, but I guess he was out, so that helped me. And then there's a strikeout on the sweeping curve. And you'll actually notice that I have 2 curveballs now in my repertoire. So I was an idiot, and I didn't realize I already had the sweeping curve as we get another strikeout with it. So I accidentally purchased a curveball, even though we already had one. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to probably end up dropping, I don't know. I mean, we're getting strikeouts with both of them. There's another strikeout with that sweeping curve. So what's that, 3 straight strikeouts? Here now in the bottom of the 6th, 0-1 count. And this one is grounded up the middle. Our shortstop can't come up with it. So there's a base runner for the first time since last inning. That is only their 3rd hit of the contest, which is pretty surprising. Now this one is ripped out to left field, and our left fielder, I don't know what he's doing, very lackadaisical out there. He's just like walking towards it, then he can't even handle this. Now there's men on 2nd and 3rd here in the 6th with only 1 out, so we are in a very tough situation here. Regardless, 2-1 count, and the batter just infield pop up. That's not what you want to do in that situation. Pops it up to the first baseman. I mean, that helps us out immensely, because now these guys, they don't have the opportunity to advance. They're still at 2nd and 3rd. Now 1-2 count, 2 outs, and strike 3. Big strikeout for Roy Halladay Jr. Now would end the inning. Now bottom of the 7th, full count, and there goes the shutout. That's going to be a home run to left field. Barely stayed fair. But regardless, the shutout is now over, and now the score is 3-1. Our manager not too happy about that home run. But we're going to see Halladay Jr. try to bounce back here. 0-2 count, and he is going to get the next guy to ground out weakly to the first baseman. So there is the first out of the 7th inning. Now 1-2 count on the batter after him, and he is going to watch this curveball go in there for strike 3. I believe that was our 10th strikeout of the game, so nice performance by Roy Halladay Jr. here. Now you see 2-2 count, 2 outs, and that's going to be lined past the shortstop. So the Nationals showing some life here in the bottom of the 7th. Now there's a man on first with 2 away. And you see here 1-0 count, and this one will be lifted out to, I believe, what is this, right field, and the right field will make the grab, and that will actually be our last batter week face. You see here we went 7 innings, that's 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, and 11 strikeouts. So that was actually our 11th strikeout when I said it was our 10th. We did not get the win, unfortunately, because this game did go to extras, but anyway, that'll do it for the fourth episode, I should say, of our Roy Halladay Jr. Road to the Show series here on MLB 15 The Show. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. See that we are doing good. 14 innings pitched, 13 hits allowed, no walks allowed, 18 Ks, and an ERA of 1.29. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Some Seattle Mariners Fantasy Draft franchise gameplay. And once again, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day.